I'm Anthony Jones. I'm the Probation and Parole Case Manager for West Arnhem region. There's, in the top end up here, we have officers at Casuarina and also at Palmerston, and there's probation and parole officers and case managers that are doing similar work to me but in the urban centres. They'll service the Darwin local court and the Supreme Court of the Northern Territory. Probation and parole officers provide a service to the courts and to the Parole Board of the Northern Territory. We write reports and we conduct assessments of offenders at the request of judges. That goes towards finding suitable sentencing options.
Parole orders, suspended sentence orders, good behaviour bonds, community work, home detention, bail supervision. And in that we'll liaise with police. We'll provide the police and the courts with updated information, compliance reports, breach reports. We'll liaise with legal aid as well, and all the other services, mental health services on the day regarding offenders. Luke is my parole officer based here. He's a local Tiwi, and so his expertise on cultural matters is invaluable, you know, when we take into consideration case managing clients, dealing with family, dealing with different issues in the community that affects offenders, and their compliance with orders.
And make them understand about community corrections, make them understand the orders they have to do, they have to report, keeping my countrymen out of jail.
You need to be able to be confident out in the community, talking to the offenders, talking to their families and the other stakeholders. But a big part of the job is also the admin side of things. We're forever making sure that we're keeping accurate records of our conversations and also of the compliance side of the job. So if we're breath testing or sending people for urinalysis, that we're collating that information and entering it into our computer systems. So when you first start with correctional services, you do a 9-week training program that's in the classroom and based in the field. Training involves learning about the court process, learning about breaches, offender management and managing a caseload. So after the first 12 months of employment, you're working towards completing a Cert 4 in correctional practices. You're given a great amount of support to complete this, and it's department driven, so I think it's some real positive aspect about the job.
My name's Chris Galati. I'm a team leader at the Casuarina Community Corrections Office. Once someone's established as a probation and parole officer, they begin the career progression course to be a probation and parole case manager. Their course is actually just gathering evidence to show their progression from the probation and parole officer to a case manager, identifying how they can manage and deal with high-risk offenders and also mentor other team members in the office.
The role of a probation and parole officer is a challenging role. It can get extremely busy at times, particularly when court's on in the community. You have to be able to prioritise. We're offered plenty of support by managers, and the role is a rewarding one when you see that you do have an impact on people's lives and create positive change.
It's difficult, but it's incredibly rewarding. I love it. I've been in that job 15 years.
When they complete their community work order, they find a real job. The supervisors say, you know, we like this bloke, can we take him on? So we say, yeah, take him on. It's been really good for us.